on number 3,
Oh,
am I saying, oh, Andy, never mind. We're live. Okay.
You got it? Okay, I'm going to call the meeting to order at 4:07 p.m. Isaac, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yes, everyone please rise. Right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All righty. Are there any individuals desiring to address the board? Tess, you said you were just going to sit and listen. You're not going to say anything?
Actually, I was telling my husband that, but he's like, oh, I'm like, I'm just gonna sit and listen. I'm not saying anything. And then I'm like, oh, crud, my phone, my mic's on. No, they don't need to say anything.
Okay. I'm going to
Thank you, though.
Here. If you do, we can probably change that. So, okay. I accept a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of January 18th.
second.
And there is a correction on that
Okay,
because it
but
states that.
we need a motion first.
Oh,
and-
sorry. Yes, a second. I second.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
it's
thought I
been
seconded.
moved by Gina.
Yeah.
And what's the correction?
That I called the meeting to order.
I don't even see where it says that.
Says that I called the meeting to order at the very top.
Oh, okay. That should have been me.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm so sorry, if I can just backtrack for a quick second back to number 3. There were no requests for public comments on our end. The PC commissioners received the letter. Did we have any questions on that?
Well, that's not really a matter of people addressing the board, is it? We don't have to answer that now.
No, nobody addressing the board at this time. We did
Right.
have one come in and then they rescinded that request.
I
so-
think that the letter probably can come up later. I mean, we can bring that up at any time, really.
Okay, I just didn't know which step it was gonna go under.
Okay.
Sorry, Ann.
All right, so we've had a correction to the board in that the meeting was called to order by Ann Seitz at 4:03 p.m. rather than Maria Garner. Are there any further corrections?
I didn't see anything.
Okay, there being none, I will accept the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay. So moved. Do you want to discuss the letter now before we start the personnel orders? Did you all receive the letter that was sent to us by Melissa? Is that the letter you're talking about?
Yes, and we don't have any questions on our end.
I don't think we do either.
Okay.
So we have
Not
no,
at this time. I don't have any questions at this time. Anybody else?
are we talking about are we on number 3 or number?
We're not really at number 3. We're just kind of addressing this. There should have been maybe a 4th agenda or another agenda item to address the letter. It's not a person addressing the board, so there's no one here to answer any questions about this letter.
Okay,
Okay,
not
So-
at this.
okay, so we'll just leave it at that. All right, I'll accept a motion to accept personnel order 212209, January 26, 2022.
Um,
Are there any questions?
I'll
I-
move.
The motion first.
I'll move.
Okay, Maria, thank you. Are there any questions?
I just have a question. After reading through all of it, are we seeking approval for pretty much all positions to be in place already in case they need a person to do extra hours? Because pretty much every position on here says extra hours or overtime. So are we?
These are all ending, well, most of them ended in, a lot of them ended in December 2021. There are a few from 22, which means that they will be accepted. We're asking to extend that through June of 22.
Okay, all right. That's what I want to say. It'll be approved in advance, so in case they need to assign, they don't have to go each time to be put on the agenda.
Exactly.
Correct?
Okay,
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, okay.
thank you.
I have a question. Can I, on A3, what is the LACO BEST project?
So, I mean, on our end, basically, that's more of a business thing. It's a new project that they're working on. We're not too involved with that, although there are pieces on our end that will trickle.
already?
But it is a new project, and based on that, they're needing some extra funding to take care of that.
Okay, and that overtime ended in December, it looks like, of 21.
Yes.
That's correct.
That's done. Okay. Any further discussion on that?
On A6, it says that there was a need for campus security monitors. Is that, I'm assuming that's both at Oak and the high school.
It doesn't say.
It
That
doesn't,
is-
yeah, it doesn't say,
that is
but I'm,
correct. We did have some safety issues at the start of the year, and that's where those were assigned. It was left open until June 9th, 2002, in the event that if something occurs and we need extra security, that we can assign those hours.
And was that at Oak and the high school?
Yes, that is
I believe
correct.
so.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you. Any further questions?
No, thank you.
Maria?
None for me, Ann.
We've been moved and seconded to approve the personnel order. Is there any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Okay. All opposed? Okay. I will accept a motion to accept personnel order 212210 dated February 9th, 2022.
Do I have any
Gotta
questions?
get to it.
I'll move.
Okay, Maria, are there any questions?
No.
Gina, you need a second.
Yeah, I did. I said
Oh, you
second.
did? Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't pick that up.
I've got to get to it here. Okay. There were no questions?
No.
All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, so we've had those taken care of. Can we have the report from the director?
Yes, just like a few items. We had our director of M&O interviews, round 1 today. Round 2 will be on Thursday, and that is the final round with executive cabinet. So we are hoping that we can take a name to our Board of Education for our meeting, which is next week. Our intent to return forms got sent out a little bit earlier this year, and that was a little intentional because we really want to plan for our staffing, given some of the budget areas that we need to get a better handle on. So I sent them out on February 7th to all the different areas. So classified got one, certificated got one, and management got one. And they're due back on February 22nd. So once we have those, we will have a much better idea of who is intending to return for next year. We are still in the midst of negotiations with all 3 of our unions. We do anticipate that it will be a smooth and collaborative process as it has been already. So we are looking forward to our next one. And I think that's about it. We have been extremely busy in the HR office. I wish there's a meeting that I could tell you guys things have slowed down, but there's constantly things coming through, and I'm so proud of this team. So that is our report.
Excellent, thank you. Are there matters from the commission?
I do not. Thank you.
None
Maria?
for me.
I don't have anything either. We have a disclosure of items to be discussed in closed session. There's a personnel matter referring Government Code 54957, public employee appointment, discipline, dismissal, or release. So we need to adjourn to closed session.
I'll move that we adjourn to closed session.
Thank you. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carried. So can we set that up?
And do you need to mention B as well?
The
Oh, I
B,
did not. There was a revised agenda that was set out and B was removed from the agenda.
Oh, got it. Got it. I see it. I see it. Thank you.
So we're going to adjourn to closed session at 4:17. Andy, can we do that?
Yes, sending it right now.
Thank you so much.
Can you help me with the times when you guys open and when you
Yes.
adjourn?
Yes, I hope I remember.
Okay,
Yes,
that's okay. If not, I
Okay,
kind of
yes.
calculate from the timer on the
yes, got it.
video.
There you are, Anne.
I don't know what happened. My,
Oh, there's thunder outside.
Yeah,
Did you
there's
guys
thunder,
hear it?
yeah.
There's thunder. My dog is just going crazy right now.
Yeah, so is my neighbor's dog. Yep.
the computer just went out. And it was not the whole house. I thought at first it was the whole house. It was just the computer. I don't really know what happened.
Oh, I thought
Just
you.
the power completely went down
Okay.
for the computer. So it took me a while to get back.
Oh, okay, good. You're here.
So you close session and,
Yes.
okay. So now all that's left is for us.
We
Basically,
just reconvene
back
to open
in and
session.
Do you need to reconvene to open
Yeah.
session?
Pardon me?
Reconvene to open session.
Okay. And we took no action in the meeting, so we've reconvened to open session, and the time of that is what, just now? Should we use this time, 4:57?
Okay.
And there was no action taken at the meeting.
No.
And there's nothing else on the agenda. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. I guess we can adjourn. I'm sorry about that. That's the weirdest thing. It's never happened to me before. So I wasn't exactly sure what to do. I had to reboot unfortunately, the computer has to come back on again and go through all its little stuff before.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Okay,
I'll second.
I'm
all in
make a
favor?
motion to adjourn the meeting at 4:58.
Okay,
And I second.
all in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
Dr. K. and
Thank you, Dr. K.
everybody. And